Good morning to everybody. Firstly, I wish you all have God in your hearts. May the love of God reach you wherever you be. And I hope to don't scare you guys with my accent. English isn't my first language. I'm a Portuguese speaker. So, the story I'm here to tell you all today is about the exercise of faith in our lives. The story starts when I and my family first decided to move away from Brazil. We honestly was done with the way of life right there. The violence level seems to never change, and we don't have the best politicians of this world. So we planning to move away, and we are living in Portugal today. And with 1 week and 4 days since I arrived here, I found a job at one building company. Me and my brother, we had the opportunity to work at the same place, and well, we was working right there as builders. I'm not a professional builder, however, every kind of job I take, I give my best. And our our boss, the guy who was our boss, uh, since right from the start refused to give us the contract of work. So there wasn't no one document who could prove that we was working for him. And well, for the first 2 weeks, we started our jobs at the half of month. For the first 2 weeks, it was everything right. There was nothing to worry about or complain. He paid our wages correctly as the expected for 15 days working. And then the nightmare started next month. My my wage uh, was late for 12 days, so I worked for 1 month and more 12 days. It's 42 days of work to receive my first full wage, and my brother had to wait for 54 days, almost 2 months of work to have his wage. And well, our boss didn't look for explanations, and I guess the unrespected started with this. The other problem was that we was working with. I'm not trying to spread gossips here, but we was working at the best kind of place. There was some guys who don't respect their wives, and our boss in special, he's the kind of person who don't have a lot of respect for life, in special with our brothers from Africa. And it's some sad I'm not able to share the things he used to say and the things he did there in Africa. Uh, it's really hard to remember. So, uh, at the second month, at the second month of work coming, me and my brother was some in a deep deception, and me in special was planning to run away. Sorry, I in special was planning to run away off there, and I found another job opportunity at one factory, but my brother wasn't so decided like me to get out. because he had the false impression that our our boss was his friend. Uh, our boss is the boss I had is the kind of person who love to lie to people and pretend to indulge, saying lies, in special about increasing wage. Well, he used to pay the things late, and he was planning to increase our payments. And my brother really was stressful on it, but I and my family in special was really worried to about him keep working right there, because without a contract, any kind of accident that could happen in one building would be just his problem. The boss I had is the kind of person who can say it's out of my business. Uh, I don't have anything to resolve with you if you hurt yourself seriously, for example. But the testimonial I bring here is about hope. I'm not here just to stay complaining. And then to resolve it, to move my brother away from there with me, away off there, sorry. Uh, I gave him the interview opportunity of job at the factory I found, and well, he was hired. He found a good wage. They gave the documents to him to make possible he work. How can I say regularly? Work regular. Sorry, my sometimes my fluency don't even help, but I didn't log just because my fluency. I logged of despair because I gave him my opportunity of work, and now I'm unemployed, and I could do it for him again because he's my brother, and care with my if I don't care about my brother, who else could I care about? So unless my brother received his last wage, the last month of work, but our boss refused to pay me, and I tried to resolve it at the at correct ways by going at court to know what would be possible to I do, and well, I hadn't no one document that proved that I was working there, so I can have I can have problems if I insist to resolve it. And as we can see, that's just the human justice. The justice I bring, I'm here to talk about today, is the justice of God and the power of our faith in Jesus. And I take some notes with you, and I'd like to read for you guys. Well, I hope don't scare you guys with my accent. Uh, it's in Matthew chapter 5 verse 3 until 6. Happy are the humble in spirit, for the kingdom of heaven is theirs. Happy are those who are sad, for they will be comforted. Happy are the gentle, for the earth will be their heritage. Happy are those whose heart's desire is for righteousness, for they will have their desire. So let's keep in faith. God have promises for us, and He will, I'm sure that He will never left us behind. The other notes I have is one look, look. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronunciate it always correctly, so I will write the chapters and and, and the name of Jesus followers in description. Look, 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 look. In Portuguese we say Lucas 16 verse 10. He who is in a little, sorry, he who is faithful in a little is faithful in much. He who is false in small things is false in great things. So if you are the kind of person who always look for a way to let God lead your ways, even in small things, uh, it's sure that He will lead you to great things. I'm trying to explain at my best. I don't know if my words are really correct about it. English isn't my first language, guys. Uh, Luke 12, verse 22 until 24. And he said to his disciples, for this reason I say to you, don't be anxious for your life, about what food you will take, or for your body, how it may be clothed. 23. It's not the life more than food, and the body than its clothing. Give thought to the give thought to the crows. They don't sow and harvest, neither storehouses they have, and God gives them their food. Of how much greater value are you than the birds? I hope you all guys understood. It's great promises Jesus have for us, and uh, the hope I'm trying to share here this testimonial in special. I'm doing it with my whole heart wide open, and let Him lead your lives. Never forget Him promises. Even faced to the hardest moments, don't forget what was promised for the who walk in His ways. I hope you all have a great day. May God keep in your heart and lead you to do good things. I wish you all a great week too. Goodbye.